All right, Chris Autman-Bell is at the podium. Send me a message in chat, and we'll start with Chris. Paul from the Daily, go ahead.
Chris, how did you feel like the offense just responded as a whole after the way that last week went, and to be able to kind of get some more momentum and put a lot more points on the board?
We just all bonded together during the week, worked harder, grew harder, just grew with each other. That's all it was, really. We just knew we had each other's back, came out motivated, happy to play the next game. We all get to be blessed in playing this game of football. So we were just blessed to play another game and be with each other.
Bro, I've been here before. Meg Ryan, go ahead.
Hey, Chris, from the player perspective, what was it like, as the week goes on, that some of the guys have injuries, some of the guys are testing positive for COVID, and it's kind of, getting, oh my gosh, are we even going to have a game? Like, I guess just take me through the emotional swing of that and how that kind of affected you guys heading into this game, missing so many players.
Coach Flick says every day we have no excuses. It doesn't affect us. We just keep growing every day. No matter who's out or whatever happens, that's a coach thing. We just keep it going every day. We got a lot of guys who can play football here. That's why they're here. We trust everyone in this game. We trust everyone who's here. So we just keep it going. There's no excuses. We all play ball. We can do it.
Let's go to Daniel House. Daniel.
Hey, Chris, what do you think fueled your success off inside fades tonight?
It's something we practice every day. Me and Tanner get extra balls in after every practice. We just get in, get it out. It's something that we've put in our offense a while ago, so it's something I always knew about. I've detailed it. I've tried to rep it every day. I've learned it from Tyler Johnson a lot and Rashad Bateman, so I just hope that I can just keep that trend going. But it's something that we do all the time. We work on all the time, so just keep it going.
Dave Campbell, AP.
Chris, what went through your mind on the 4th and 8 call going forward, and then the play call that was dialed up?
I just looked at the offense. I looked at the offensive line, the running backs, the tight ends, wide receivers. It's an offensive thing. I just made my play when the call was made. So when my number's called, I make the play. Tanner gave me a great ball, a beautiful ball. The offensive line protected well, running backs protected well, and I just did my job. Fleck had to trust in me. Simon had to trust in me. Coach Stanford had to trust in me. So I just made my play. So.
Andy Grieder.
Chris, BJ talked about Tanner's toughness and edge tonight. What did you see from him tonight?
I see toughness and edge from Tanner every day. He's a leader in this football team, one of the best leaders around this country. I've known him since since high school, since we committed together. We came here together. So I've always seen toughness in Tanner, always seen the edge in him. I learned a lot from Tanner daily, being a leader and everything. So I've always seen it, and it's good to see it, that we have a leader like that on our football team.
Chris, is that all right, do we have any more questions for Chris? I'll wait about 5 seconds, see if anything pops up. If not, we can keep moving. All right, Andy Grieder, and then we'll be done. Go ahead, Andy.
Chris, there was kind of a wide receiver showcase with what the guys were doing on the other side. Is that something that you guys saw and tried to respond to?
Nah, we just keep playing our offense. Big shout out to Rondell Moore and David Bill as well, and the other guys from Purdue. They're a heck of a receiving core, one of the best in the nation as well. So we didn't look at it as a competition. We just went out and played our ball. Me and Bade and Daniel and the other receivers. We just played our ball and did our thing, and just did what we could for the offense and our team.
All right, Chris, thank you very much for your time.
Appreciate you guys.
All right, we'll have Tanner Morgan in here next. If you have a question for Tanner, go ahead and send a message in chat, and we'll go ahead and get started. So again, if you have a question for Tanner, send a message in chat. We'll start. Go ahead, Meg.
Hey, Tanner. From your perspective, as you guys are going through the week and you're seeing the amount of your teammates that are injured, all the positive COVID tests that are coming out, how did you guys handle just the uncertainty of that? Are we even going to be able to play this game? What are we going to do if we're missing 20 plus guys? I guess I'm just kind of curious how the players react to that and let it affect them or not affect them in this game.
Yeah, I mean, our whole mentality was, it's out of our control. If we can go out there and play with 11 guys, we'll go out there and play with 11 guys. It doesn't matter. That's just kind of our mentality. And we talked about you have to keep your oar in the water and keep rowing, not only in the good times, but through the storm, through the rain. You have to keep rowing. And, for us, we talked about being able to enjoy it, enjoy the process of being able to get better and play football with each other. And I think our team really did an elite job this week of embodying that.
Let's go to Paul with the Minnesota Daily.
Tanner, what did you see from Chris? I mean, he had another really nice game, career highs. What have you just seen in his progression to where he's at now?
Yeah, I mean, he's a special player, special dude. He keeps getting better, but like really, I mean, he's so talented that every ball that's up, his mentality is, it's mine, you know, and that's a really good feeling to have as a quarterback. And, you know, I love Chris, and he did a phenomenal job this week and has done a great job this year for us. But he just keeps getting better every week, every day, with the mindset of coming in to practice to get better each and every day, and he's really done an elite job of that.
Let's go to Jeff Wald, Fox 9.
Tanner, you've talked several times this year about responding and growth, and just kind of what did you see out of yourself and just the week-to-week growth? I mean, tonight you target 7 different receivers. You lead a bunch of scoring drives. What changed between tonight and Iowa?
Yeah, you know, we just this week we looked at it and had a lot of opportunities to grow from last week from the film. And, you know, it's all about just doing it with each other. I had a lot of fun playing football with our offense today, with our team. At the end of the day, really, that's what it's all about. You know, we did it for each other tonight. And I think that showed on the field because we were playing for each other. We were loving it, having a lot of fun playing football tonight. But, yeah, you know, I think there's still a lot of things I have to get a lot better at. There's a lot of throws I gotta work on, and looking forward to tomorrow, looking at it and having an opportunity to take those down and work on it next week.
Daniel House, go ahead.
Hey, Tanner, what did you specifically see on that 4th and 8 pass to Bell?
Yeah, thank you, Daniel. I mean, you had Chris into the field, kind of just like an inside fade route, and one-on-one press coverage, and man, he got open and went up and made a play. And you know, in cover one, you had Bate on the other side, so the safety really has to make a decision. You know, so both of those guys can make plays, and you know, when I saw Chris out there one-on-one, man, it was a great feeling because I knew he was going to come down with the ball. No doubt in my mind at all.
Looks like we have one more question for Tanner. That goes to Andy Grieder. Andy, go ahead.
EJ said that you played with an edge tonight. Is it any different than any other game for you?
You know, every game is its own entity, and every week is a one-week championship season. That's how we look at it. And this week was really important for us, just to honestly take the next right step for our program as a team. You know, personally as a leader, and man, I'm just happy to be a part of this team and play with these guys, play for this coaching staff. Extremely grateful because we got a lot of guys that sacrifice a lot for each other in this organization. And when you have that, you have something special. So grateful to be able to be in the position I am, and just had a lot of fun playing football with those guys tonight. That's for sure.
Tanner, thank you for your time.
Yep. Thanks, Paul.
Thank you. All right, we have Phillip Howard up next. If you have a question for Phil, send me a message in chat. We'll get started, and after Phil, we'll finish with Josh Aune. So I think Phil should be making his way.
Yeah, you're right. You can just tell.
Okay. Meg Ryan, go ahead. A question for Phil.
Sorry, Phil. Hi. I was wondering, you know, this week when you guys are having guys get injured, more COVID-19 positive tests, how did you as players handle just the emotional swing of that and wondering, you know, are we even going to be able to play this game, and just some of the adversity of knowing you're going to be missing that many players heading into this game?
Great question, Meg. Thank you for that. You know, it's all about response, like Coach says, and we just continue to respond, and that's what we do.
Andy Grieder, go ahead.
Phil, what was your view on the pass interference?
Refs made a call, but we still had to finish the game, and Aune responded and made a heck of a play.
Daniel House, go ahead. Just a reminder, if you have questions for Phil, send me a message in chat. Daniel, go ahead.
What were the biggest challenges associated with covering Purdue's wide receiver skill sets?
Great question. Those guys are great receivers. Purdue has great players all around, great quarterback, great tight ends, great backs. They're a great team, and they pose a great challenge to pretty much everybody, every defense, and I give them credit wholeheartedly.
Adam Rettenberg, ESPN.com, go ahead.
Yeah, Phil, just about the pass interference play, did he shove you or did he push off? Did you feel that just going down as you guys got closer to the end zone?
Like I said, refs made a call, and we had to respond. I was covering the guy, and refs made a call, and we just had to respond after that.
Andy Grieder, go ahead.
What did the defense show you overall, given the fact that you guys were down guys and had given up a lot of yards, a lot of points over the last couple of weeks?
Like Coach says, next man up, and those guys showed up today, and we responded, and that's what our program's all about, is response. Can't dwell on, what's happening in the past or anything like that. And, Roll the Boat's all about hard times and, tough times.
I don't see any more questions for Phil, so Phil, we appreciate your time.
Thank you.
We'll have Josh Aune up here momentarily, and Josh will be our last student athlete. All right, Josh is up there. If you have a question for Josh, we'll go ahead and get started. Andy Grieder, go ahead.
Josh, can you just walk us through the interception, and then afterwards I saw you kind of have a moment with Mariano. What did it mean to have linebackers make a play when you guys needed it most?
The interception was the interception. I don't really remember much about it at this point because it's kind of a surreal moment. But after that moment with Mariano, it was really special. Mariano's like a brother to me, and we work hard. We kind of do everything together. We take classes together. So having that win and getting that interception, have that moment with him was really, really special to me. And I'm sure it was special to him too. So.
And Dave Campbell, Associated Press.
Josh, what was the week like when you guys sort of realized, how many people are going to be out for this game, and what did it sort of do to the team psyche and spirit, so to speak?
Well, this program's all about response. We don't let the circumstance dictate our behavior. So, when we hear about guys getting COVID, it's, next man up, ready to go. So it didn't really hurt our spirits at all. We just kind of kept our oars in the water and kept rowing.
Let's go to Jeff Wald.
Josh, just take me through kind of what's going through your mind after the offensive pass interference call. The game's obviously not over yet. You still got to make a play, and obviously you made the big one to seal the game. What was going through your head right before that sequence?
Well, again, not letting the circumstance dictate our behavior. The call is a call. We're players. We got to play the next play. So in my head, I was just thinking, do my job, and you know, I did my job and I was in the right place at the right time. So that's pretty much what was going through my head at the time. So.
Go to Meg Ryan.
Hi, Josh. I was wondering if you could kind of explain to us what it's been like playing on a defense this year that's just had so many guys rotating in. I know obviously last year with the NFL guys and the seniors, it just wasn't like that. So just what is it like this year having so many different guys getting into games at all points?
You know, I guess it's, again, we don't really let the circumstance dictate our behavior. So when, you know, another guy's in, a young guy, we just say you have to play your best. You know, it doesn't matter how old you are. It doesn't matter if you're a freshman, you're a senior, you're rotating in, you're rotating out. You know, we have to play our best, and we have to change our best every day. So, you know, if you make a bad play, you know, next play. You know, can't do anything about it now. Next play. So what? Now what? You know, so.
I see one question left. Daniel House. Daniel, go ahead.
Hey, Josh, just growing up in Minnesota, was that moment at the end something that you always dreamt of as a kid?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, it's been a dream come true being able to play for the University of Minnesota. You know, it's hard to put into words, truly. It's so special. You know, I love playing here. I have a tremendous sense of pride in my community and the community around here in the state of Minnesota, and just being able to you know, play the game for the University of Minnesota is extremely special to me. So, absolutely.
All right, Josh, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you very much.
That concludes our press conferences for tonight. Thank you, everyone, for attending.